evening, everyone. My name is Belinda Ellsworth, and I have the awesome privilege of working with this home office team at Grace&Heart. I have worked in the direct sales industry for the last well over 30 years, and I work as a consultant working with different companies and helping them with their businesses. And it is so much fun, and I've had such a great time working with Grace&Heart and working with all of these wonderful representatives from across the country. And tonight, you're in for a real treat because we have one of our very special brave hearts with us this evening, Sue Sorensen. And she and I are going to have a lovely chat about what her Grace&Heart business has done for her. So I'd like to just start out by welcoming everyone and welcoming any guests that we may have this evening. It's interesting because we are at a time where we haven't experienced anything like this in the last 75 years, where there is such a disruption in our workplace. People are looking for different opportunities in different ways to either have something of their own, to start a complete new career, are just looking for additional opportunities than maybe the ones they've had in the past. Direct sales has always been an incredible opportunity for anyone who is wanting to add that extra stream of income to their household, but it has really become more relevant than ever, with so many people really even looking for something until they decide what is that new thing that they want to do. And so what we want to share with you is, you know, a direct sales business is really so wonderful to be involved with because it's the ease of getting started. You know, you literally can order your kit, say this evening, you'll have it within a few days to a week, and then you are in business. You have a website and you are able to get started, and we assist you every single step of the way with your new business. You don't have to create a website. You don't have to get a merchant account. You don't have to source products. All of that has been done for you. And so it is pretty exciting. The other reason is people like to get involved with a company that already has a well-known brand. And Grace&Heart has been in business for many, many years. And it is a well-trusted brand, especially in the area of jewelry. We have some of the most beautiful designs in the marketplace of sterling silver jewelry and semi-precious stones at a very affordable price, which is what makes it so attractive. We also hear from people today that they're looking for a community. And that's what we have here, is a community. We like to refer to sort of our sisterhood as brave hearts, and they really do lift one another up, support one another, and encourage each other in their businesses. So you are in business for yourself, but not by yourself. And we make it so easy for you to get started with many different kit options, which I will talk about after we have a nice discussion with Sue. So there's so many wonderful benefits to this business. There's 5 key benefits, and I'm going to just kind of cover those as I have a nice conversation with Sue. But if you are one of those individuals and you are saying to yourself, gosh, I can totally understand what she's talking about. I've always kind of wanted to do something on my own. Maybe this is the perfect time to give something a try. And that's really what we do here at Grace&Heart, is literally give you a chance to give this a try with a minimal investment. And again, you'll hear about that at the end. So it is my pleasure right now to introduce you to Sue Sorensen. She is with Grace&Heart, and she's been a representative for the last 4 years. She resides in Wisconsin. And as you can see from hearing everybody as they were arriving this evening, we have people all over the United States that represent this wonderful company. So Sue, welcome to the call tonight.
Thanks. It's fun to be here. It'll be fun to share with you ladies. So thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So Sue, why don't you just tell us a little bit about yourself and tell us, what attracted you to Grace and Heart? What was it and how did you discover it?
Sure. Well, what attracted me to Grace and Heart was the beautiful jewelry. So before I became a rep, a couple years before that, I was at a party and I bought some jewelry, and I love it. It's that 0.925 nickel free, lead free, just gorgeous. It's all handcrafted by artisans around the world and has a lifetime guarantee. So I had some at the first party, and then I saw it maybe about a year later, and I was like, oh my gosh, it keeps getting better. Like there was more jewelry. I saw a new catalog, and I just loved it. So I loved wearing the pieces, and my girlfriends were noticing it. And I kind of at that point had in the back of my mind, I thought, I wonder if I could be a rep. So the wheels were starting to turn. And then also a little bit later, I was in that kind of that stage in my life where I was kind of looking for that what's next. My kids, I have 4 kids, and for the most part, I was an at-home mom, and I was in the school district a lot. I would do substitute teaching 2 or 3 days a week, but I was ready to transition from that as they were transitioning into college. So looking for the what's next. So it was really in my mind. And I thought, you know what? It just would be such a great fit because I love the product. I've always wanted to kind of give direct sales a try. I thought, why not? What do I have to lose? Like you'll be showing everyone. It's so easy. It's such low risk to get started. Um, and also I really needed flexibility. And I don't know if I'm getting ahead if you're going to ask me more questions, but those were kind of the primary reasons. I was at it. I was looking for something. I found just a superior product. I'm like, this is awesome. And I really needed flexibility too, because around that time too, we had some family members that just kind of had a medical diagnosis, and I needed flexibility. I kind of needed to be there to be a caregiver. So that was huge. And that's why,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Well, that's great. So we are going to talk about some of those many wonderful benefits, but now after 4 years, was that a good decision for you? Clearly it was, but tell
Yeah.
us now what you sort of have felt like I'm sure there was like, a little bit of sort of the anticipation and like, oh, I'll give this a try. But now you've been here, you're consistent producer and do so well. And so what's your business like today now, 4 years later?
Well, it's good. It's strong. It keeps growing. I'm really grateful for my customers, and we all kind of had to pivot during COVID a bit. So where I used to just absolutely love, and I felt like just rock those home parties. I mean, what's more fun than enjoying wine and girlfriend time with the Sterling Boutique, right? And you're in the homes, and it's so fun to touch and try on the jewelry. Well, then it was COVID, so we kind of had to shift more to online and social media, and so I did that, and I funneled a lot of my customers into an online Facebook group, and so they can stay connected. And now it's great because I feel like we're starting to open up and have the home parties again. So now we have both, which is wonderful. And I would say another thing that I really love about this job is I love the friendship aspect. When my kids were younger, you would go to sporting events and you'd be out with other moms and parents, and then that kind of ended. And so I love that this gets me out and meeting new customers, and many of them have turned into friends. We'll go and get coffee together. So I love that. And then another bonus with the friendship, and I just really wasn't expecting this, but you talked about it before, but that Sisterhood of Reps. I love that. Everyone is so encouraging and friendly, and we help each other out, and we have get-togethers, and it's wonderful. So you have friendship that way too, and it's such a fun. I guess I love this job because I can't imagine earning money in a fun, that's not a word, but a funner way. You know what I mean? Like what could be better, right? It's a beautiful product. You're out with ladies, and then at the end of the night, you're like, wow, I just had all those sales, fun, so makes a little money too.
Absolutely. So there are three key things when you are looking for a direct sales business, and Sue's touched on them a little bit. And I just want to cover those with you, and then I'm going to talk to her about some of those additional benefits. But there's three key things that you want to look at when you're looking for a direct sales business. And the first is the product. It's important to love the product. And we have such an incredible, good quality product at an affordable price. And as she mentioned, it just keeps getting better. The selections, the styles, the creations, they are absolutely stunning. And it's the sort of thing that the jewelry that you will get compliments on again and again. What makes that so nice as a rep is you are literally a walking advertisement of your product. That's why I always say jewelry is one of the easiest things to sell because women love jewelry and they never seem to get enough of it. Styles are always changing, fashions are changing, and you are continually a walking advertisement of your product. The second thing is the programs. And at Grace&Heart, we have many programs here to support you in your new business, including a Heart Start program where you can literally earn hundreds to thousands of dollars in free jewelry selections within your first 90 days. It's pretty impressive. We also, like I mentioned, you have a website. We have 2 company sponsored sales each and every single week where the company gives you assets and supports you in promoting those to your customers. We have so many other wonderful, wonderful programs. And I know I'm going to speak to Sue about some of those, but incentive trips being one of them. And right now, everyone is working on a trip to San Diego. And no, that is not true. Santa Barbara, right? I was like, I got so excited about San Diego on here. It's like, oh, that's where we're going. But to Santa Barbara. And we're all just really, really excited. There are many other wonderful programs that are in place. Training center for you, a virtual back office where you are kept up to date with all the latest information in running your business. The third thing, of course, is the profits. And you can really earn, you can really set the bar at what amount of money that you want to be able to earn. But everybody starting makes 25% commission. And then with a certain amount of monthly sales, which is just $1,500, you can actually earn 30% starting from $1. Now, what's incredible about this is Grace&Heart has one of the highest party averages in the industry. And so that means for every single time that you go out, most of our new reps will experience anywhere from a $650 to $800 party, and some of our seasoned reps experience $1,000 parties on a regular basis. So you can see that's on an average of making $250 to $300 in an evening, which is pretty exciting. And as Sue mentioned, you have the awesome opportunity to work your business how you want to work it, whether that is in person at someone's home or office, whether that is a pop-up event at a salon or a women's gym or a church or school, or you have the opportunity to work in your business right from your computer. So online, right from your laptop. And so it makes it really convenient for you to choose to do your business with how it's convenient for you. So Sue, let's talk about some of those benefits. And there's generally 5 that we say the industry is really awesome at providing for people. And the first is that income. So what are some of the fun things that you've been able to do with your extra income over these years?
Yeah, it's great to have that extra income. And we just up at our cottage, we just kind of finished off the basement with a rec room and added a bathroom. And so it's nice to have money for that. And, you know, for big things or like going on that extra trip or whatever. But even some of the little things, you know, I go out now and I get my nails done or I do fun things for myself. I have a membership at the gym and I feel like, you know, I've earned that. That's no problem, you know, so even that. And I will say, you mentioned the incentive trip and yes, we're working towards Santa Barbara, but the first one that I earned, we had a trip to Jamaica And I was so excited. That was like the biggest motivating factor for me to try to win that trip, because I won it for myself and my husband. And that was so fun to tell him, like, hey, guess what? I won us a trip to Jamaica. And it really, because while I had the boys and they were young, he was the primary worker, and he would win trips for us. So it was just so fun to reciprocate and be able to take him. And so love that. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And did he enjoy himself?
Oh my gosh, yes. We want to go back anywhere.
That's right. I know we haven't been doing a lot of traveling with being in this pandemic situation, but I know people are getting really antsy to start doing some traveling again. So one of the other things that you mentioned is the flexibility. And I know that's been important to you. It was one of the original reasons that you joined, but how is the flexibility worked for you in your business, and how important is that to you?
Well, it is great, and I love the fact that I can work from home, and whenever I want. It can be first thing in the morning or late at night, and customers might text me, especially that Facebook group. There's so I'm online with that. But as you mentioned, it's really fun to have either a vendor event, or do a fundraiser, or just having a hostess invite you with the Sterling Boutique while she invites her girlfriends, either into her home, or it can be some local establishment, where you could have Java and Jules, like at a little coffee shop, or I have a girlfriend with a wine bar, and we can go there and set up on a table, and ladies invite their friends. So there's so many ways to get the product out there. One time there was a realtor, and I brought the jewelry over to her on lunch break. And then, some of her coworkers came and saw it too. So there's lots of ways, to work the business to get people to see the jewelry. So.
I love that. And a really good point to make on that is jewelry doesn't take up much space.
Right.
It's easy to carry. It's easy to set up just kind of in a small area anywhere. And you can set up a beautiful display and be ready to be in business just about anywhere. So that's a pretty awesome benefit. So one of the others is definitely the friendships. And you touched on that. And you talked about how you made some really good friends with some of your customers, which is just really neat, and hosts. But let's talk a little bit about the support from the other representatives.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we have a Grace&Heart Facebook group, and that's our team, and there's training on that, and there's everything is there's lots of posts, and so you're learning from other people, and like you said, the company's providing us with so many great social media assets, and in all of the sales and the promotions like that. So it's the camaraderie and when we get together too, we'll have like a team, kind of either whether it's a lunch and learn, or we just get together for coffee, or a dinner out. So it's really fun. Everyone just is so supportive and helpful, and we love getting together, and we love talking about the jewelry and and getting to know one another. So just some lovely ladies out there. It's just been a real blessing.
That's awesome. Now, we talked about incentive trips being a great one in the area of recognition. One of the things I hear from so many people when they join a business like this is, I wasn't looking for recognition, but boy, now that I'm into, I really love it. So what are some of the other Grace&Heart, for me being sort of an industry expert and outsider looking in, I'm blown away with the generosity that they have for their reps. Even in their Heart Start program, literally people can earn, as I mentioned, thousands of dollars, hundreds to $1,000 in free product early on in their career to add to their business kit. So what's some of the recognition meant to you, and what's some of the things that has been exciting?
Well, yeah, I mean, you talked about the fun it is to earn the free jewelry, right? Especially that Heart Start, those first 6 weeks when you can have parties and you're both the rep and the hostess. So you're the rep earning commission, but you're also the hostess earning free jewelry, and the sky's the limit. And I really planned a whole, before I started, a whole bunch of had a whole bunch of hostesses lined up, because I really wanted to earn a lot of jewelry in addition to my kit, to just really kind of get that business launched. And really the sky's the limit, and you can do that. And then as far as like other incentives, like if you have a certain amount of sales toward the beginning of the month, Grace&Heart then will gift us with something, maybe like a charm or something for the next catalog. And so that's really nice. And I just think there's the recognition, like just monthly, with sales and who got more ladies on their team and things like that, which is really nice. I mean, you're noticed and you're recognized and you're appreciated, and it makes you feel good. It's more more fun to be recognized. But the big ones are, those incentive trips that we have. So you get different parameters of what you're working towards, and that's kind of fun to kind of have that goal in mind for the next however many months. And then it sure is fun to get together, and celebrate with your friends and your sisters.
Now, I always thought that the best part about that whole thing is that it's not like an either or. You get paid your full commissions the whole time that you're working. And then for the work that you do, you're actually rewarded with this lovely incentive trip. So that's just always been, for me, just really special, because a lot of people don't have an opportunity like that in their everyday job.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I just thank you so much, Sue, for sharing tonight. This has been great.
Absolutely. Fun to be here. I love Grace&Heart. Any of you ladies, if you're thinking about it, go for it. You have nothing to lose and so much to gain. So really encourage you.
Isn't that the absolute truth? And we make it really easy for you here at Grace&Heart, because you can start with a $19.99 kit if you just want to get your foot in the door, get your website, and get up and running. We have a $49 kit, which is actually almost a $200 value. And right now, when you join with that $49 kit, you can actually get the droplets necklace added to that collection, which is a value of $39. And so that is just running for a very short time. So you want to take advantage of that. We have a $99 kit, which, gosh, getting started for a business under $100 is amazing. And that is valued at $403 worth of jewelry that you will get in that kit. And with that, this just for a very short time, we are offering the dot dash bracelet, which is a $59 value. And then our biggest kit, which is $199. So you can still start for less than $200. You get over $681 worth of jewelry, and you get the Divine Miss O earrings added to that kit right now for an additional $79. Now, one of the exciting things that we are offering right now is that if you come in and within your first 2 weeks of business, you just sell $650, which I mentioned is one average event, you can get upgraded. You will earn the next level up of kit. So if you start with the $99 kit, you'll get everything else that was in the $199 kit. If you start with the $199 kit, you will get one of our add-on kits, actually the $149 add-on kit, which is another $300 worth of jewelry. So you can see when I said that this company is so generous in how much they give away, it absolutely is. Now that is going to be for a limited time. And I really want to encourage you to take a look at that. Talk to the person who invited you here and make sure that, I think Sue said it best. And that is, I always like to say to people, really, what have you got to lose in just giving this a try? Even if you decide it's not for you, you've got some beautiful jewelry, and you really spent very little on that to get started in a business. And do you know what? The real question then becomes, what have you got to gain? And the answer to that is absolutely everything. You have the opportunity to carve out a special place for yourself, having a business of your own, and reap all those wonderful benefits like Sue shared with you this evening, from the great friendships to the extra income, the flexibility, and really the recognition as well. So we hope that you will say, you know what, I'm going to do it because this looks like fun. And I've been looking for just a way to transition into something new, try something different. And now is the time to do that. So we want to thank each and every single one of you for joining us this evening, and check with your representative to for the link or how you can get started. I know that each and every one of them will be thrilled to help you and assist you in this new exciting venture. So Sue, once again, thank you so much for your time tonight. We appreciate you so much.
Oh, my pleasure. I love talking about this business. It's awesome, ladies. Um,
Absolutely. Well, thank you, everyone. If there are any questions, you can feel free to add those into the chat. Otherwise, we will see you again on our next Discover Grace and Heart. So thank you, everyone. Have a lovely evening.
Night, ladies.